Today, we're going to talk about the Metaverse. To deliver deep and immersive experiences in the Metaverse.
The game emulates all physical sensations.
Isn't that the ultimate promise of technology? Our mission remains the same, still about bringing people together.
The Metaverse is a breakthrough technology, one that's set to rewrite the rules of our world. Yet the deeper we dive in, the darker the story becomes. And the consequences? They could be nothing short of devastating. If you've ever watched the Matrix series, then you probably already have a sense of where we might be headed in the coming years. What once felt like science fiction is quickly becoming our new reality. But here's the question we have to ask. How does something so harmless, something woven into our daily routines, something built to serve us, how does it quietly transform into a system that controls our energy, shapes our goals, and ultimately threatens our freedom? How can something that looks totally harmless end up controlling our entire world? Today, I'm going to show you something important. I'm going to open your eyes to what's really happening and share the truth you need to know, so you can see the danger that's all around us, threatening you and the people you care about. After this, I'm going to lay it all out for you. It's going to be like the red pill scenario. You can take it or you can leave it, but you can't make that call until you hear the story. A story that's going to open your eyes, make you see what's been hidden from you all along. Get ready, because after this, you might just see everything differently.
Taking off at a ridiculous speed. Why? Because the biggest tech titans, Apple, Google, Microsoft, and especially Facebook, are locked in a cutthroat race. Everyone's chasing the crown, trying to build the wildest, most immersive version of the metaverse we've ever seen.
Big tech isn't just betting on the future, they're building it. Google's CEO made it clear in recent interviews, the metaverse is the next big thing. Apple already rolling out its vision with cutting-edge VR glasses. And Mark Zuckerberg, he went all in, even changed Facebook's name to Meta. That move wasn't just branding, it was a statement. Facebook's future is the metaverse. Right now, these companies are pouring billions into developing the early systems of virtual reality.
They're hiring the smartest, most skilled minds on the planet, not for fun, not for innovation, but for power. Don't be fooled by its shiny surface. The metaverse may look magical, but it's a beast in sheep's clothing. And I'll tell you this with absolute confidence. The metaverse, it rivals the Philosopher's Stone in the power and control it offers. What's coming isn't just tech, it's transformation, the kind that rewrites the rules. The ancient stone, the one that humanity has searched for 1,000 years. The metaverse won't just match it, it will surpass it. An ancient stone could turn cheap metals into pure gold, but the metaverse won't give you gold to sell the people. The metaverse will give you the people themselves.
You might think all this sounds like sci-fi, something that won't happen for another 100 years. But truth is, the metaverse is already here. Right now, as you're hearing this, it's growing fast, day by day, getting bigger and stronger. Honestly, it all kicked off when COVID hit. People started working from home, schools moved to online platforms, and slowly, millions of lives shifted into virtual mode. These days, folks are studying, working, meditating, having deep talks, praying, gaming, all inside digital spaces. And what we're seeing now, this is just the beta version. The real thing hasn't even dropped yet.
Just like when the first iPhone hit the world. It was weak, basic, and honestly, the design didn't impress anyone. But over time, it evolved, step by step, upgrade by upgrade, until it became the device we all know today. And here's the idea I want you to take away. Once virtual reality levels up, Once you can go to work, attend your classes, handle your daily tasks, all from inside it, that's when people will start to accept it. Because honestly, they won't need to go anywhere. Everything will be right there, without taking a single step.
And the companies? They'll be thrilled. No offices to open, no buildings to rent, all their employees working remotely through virtual reality. And guess what? That transition, it's already happening. Step by step, our lives are syncing up with this tech. It's not slowing down, not until everything we do is wrapped around it. Even you, Dad, yeah, you listening right now, odds are your kids are already prepped to dive into the virtual world. Games today, they're not just games. They're hosting full-blown events with stars like Ariana Grande and Travis Scott performing inside Fortnite. Wild, right? But really, that's just the baby version of the metaverse. And Epic Games, the company behind Fortnite, they've made it official. They're building their own metaverse. And guess what? They're not the only ones. Tech giants are pouring billions into it because they know it's the future. Everything around us is slowly shifting right into the virtual world. Why? Simple. The companies that ride this wave will make insane profits. We're talking billions, trillions in revenue and unlimited influence. But here's the flip side. We're the ones who'll face the consequences. Because in the end, we're the product.
You said it. We're the product. But what exactly are they taking from us? Let me break it down. The metaverse is going to be addictive, like crazy addictive, way beyond what you can imagine. Once someone steps in, their whole life starts shifting into it. Now here's why. Studies show the average person spends about 3 hours and 45 minutes a day on their phone. And that's just your everyday user. Doesn't sound like much, right? But do the math. That's over 54 days a year glued to a screen. Go ahead, check your phone. See how many hours you're on it daily. Then ask yourself, are you using your phone, or is it the one that can't live without you? Here's the real point. People are already hooked on social media. Apps like TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, they don't make money unless you're addicted. Their whole game is to flood your brain with dopamine, so you keep coming back for more. And the more you come back, the more data they grab, the more ads they show, the more cash they rake in. And all of that, that's just from phones, just from watching videos and scrolling pics with your eyes and ears. So now ask yourself, what happens when we step into the metaverse? They'll get us to walk, interact, and actually feel things in this world. Soon enough, we'll be able to taste and smell in the metaverse too. It'll be the main place we chase that dopamine hit. Now here's the catch. With those insane amounts of dopamine, coming back to the real world is gonna feel gray, like bland, boring, lifeless. No flavor, no color, and that feeling will push you right back into the metaverse. That's when things start spiraling. Every second in the metaverse makes the real world feel worse. Your happiness? All inside that virtual space. You'll make friends there, fall in love, attend events. You'll work there. Your entire life will revolve around it. But back in reality, no real connections. You'll come home to a world you hate, a world that feels cold, empty, isolating. And little by little, you become a prisoner of the metaverse forever.
If the world shifts into the metaverse, big tech will gain unprecedented control over us. They'll know everything you do, everything you see, every step you take, every moment. Privacy? Gone. Every movement, every glance, every interaction, tracked by precision algorithms to be used against you, or at the very least, to exploit you. They'll collect mountains of data, study human behavior, analyze your decisions, and use that knowledge to make the metaverse more addictive, a world you won't want to leave. Over time, these corporations grow stronger. They expand, they dominate, and they won't stop there. They'll create digital currencies within the metaverse, currencies they alone control, with the power to set supply and value at will. Imagine that, an economy ruled not by nations, but by corporations. And in that moment, should someone become aware,
Should someone speak out, someone like me or you, all it would take is a single click to ban you from the metaverse forever. You'd find yourself isolated, cut off from everything and everyone you love, trapped in a ruthless digital realm, a world with no doors, but also no way out. And just like that, a free human becomes a slave, watched, manipulated, punished. And at that point, there's no difference between a digital exile and slow death.
But hold on a moment. Aren't we already living in slavery? Even before the metaverse seizes full control of our world, we've long been slaves to governments and the hidden forces behind them. We spend years learning things we don't need, then waste the rest of our lives in jobs we don't love just to earn imaginary money. Money with no real value, only worth what we humans decided to believe. And what do we do with that money? We buy things we don't need to impress people we don't care about, people we might secretly despise. It's the role of the consumer. We live to consume, consuming the poisons they feed us, consuming the lies that shape our minds day after day. And the worst part? Only a few dare to say this out loud. Because punishment doesn't come first from the authorities, but from the very people you're trying to awaken and save. People whose minds have been washed so thoroughly that they now fight the truth and attack anyone who dares to reveal it. If you see them as asleep, they call you backward, outdated, even extremist. So I tell you, if you're searching for real change, if you're ready to break away from the herd and offer something humanity has never seen before, join us. Together, we will shatter the system.
I'll end with words attributed to President John F. Kennedy, spoken just 7 days before his assassination. Words many believe sealed his fate. In this country, there's a conspiracy to enslave every man, woman, and child, and I intend to expose it before I leave this honorable office. JFK was assassinated. The conspiracy went ahead unnoticed by the American people until the masses became nothing more than consumers, slaves to the system. But today, the same forces that orchestrated the first conspiracy in America are coming back. This time, they're not targeting a single nation. They're coming for the world. That means you. That means me, our families, everyone we love. So if you're ready to stand with me against this rising tide, join the reboot. This was Mohamed. Peace.